Hey everyone, it's Danielle and welcome back to Rosetta Vera. I'm going to be swatching out these Prismacolor Premier pencils. I bought these a couple months ago and I never got around to swatching them, so they are brand new. I have not used them. I didn't even sharpen them. I just took the plastic off so we can get into these. So there are 12 pencils in this 10. These were normally retailing for $22 at Michael's, but I picked them up for $10. And I think the reason why I did $23 is because I saw them in Target for $10. So I think Michael's may have realized that they were, up against some competition from Target in pricing, so they dropped their prices. So I've already showed you, I think it was the Botanical Garden set, and this is the Under the Sea set, and I'm also going to swatch the Landscape set in a different video, but there are 3 sets like this. There is a little bit of overlap, and I'll try to highlight which colors overlap as I'm going through the swatches. So again, you have 12 pencils in this pack. This is a color assortment ideal for aquatic artwork, artist quality colored pencils for every level of expertise, high quality pigments for rich color saturation, soft thick coarse, create a smooth color laydown for excellent bleeding and shading. On the back of the tin, they have numbers for each pencil. If I remember correctly from the other set I swatched, the pencils do have names. So let me open this up and we'll see what they look like. So I'm going to swatch these in the order that they appear in the 10. I think that's the easiest way to do it. And yes, they do have names on the pencil barrels. Since I swatched that other set a while ago, I don't remember what my initial thoughts were. You'll just have to check out that other video. I'll put the link below if you want to check that out. And let me get my pad out and we'll do those swatches. If you're hearing a lot of background noise, it is laundry day, so you may hear the washing machine and the dryer going. All right. So let's see. Come on, come out here. So the first, before I even talk about the pencil, okay. One thing I do remember from picking up the pencil is the pencils do have a coating on them that has a little bit of like sandy texture to it. I do remember mentioning in the other video that might irritate my fingers. That's a personal preference. It might not bother you, but my memory of pencils with this kind of texture is that they tend to rub on the side of my fingers and kind of make my fingers sore and start, so just something to keep in mind, that they do have that kind of sandy texture. It says it's smooth, but there's a little texture to it. So the first color we have here is Poppy Red, or PC 922. So very smooth color laydown. No complaints about that. Then we have Yellowed Orange, and that's PC 1002. So I would probably say it's kind of like an egg yolk yellow. So that mixture of yellow and orange. Then we have Canary Yellow, which is PC 916. And that is like a Tweety Bird yellow, not quite lemon yellow. It's almost leaning into that, but not quite. Oops. We have Salmon Pink, and this is PC 1001. So far, I don't know if I'm getting aquatic, unless this is supposed to be like coral reef colors. Then we have grass green. All the colors are laying down very, very smooth. We have moss green, which is PC 1097. And I don't know if I mentioned grass green was 909. Moss green. And you could definitely see the difference between those two greens. And I really like that shade variation. Then we have light aqua, which is PC 992. We have cobalt turquoise. I think that's what that says, and that's PC 105. That's actually an interesting color. I can see why it's called that, because it's turquoise, but it's very dark, so that's where you're getting that cobalt from. We have electric blue, PC 1040. Okay, this one doesn't lay down as smooth as the others. It's a little stiffer, much stiffer. We have, Indian Throne Blue. I think that's what that says. PC 208. And if I mispronounced that, just let me know. I'm kind of looking at how it's spelled on the barrel. That's an interesting navy blue. And then we have Dioxin Purple Hue, PC 132. This is an interesting purple. It's kind of like a blurple. There's some other, it's very darkened purple. Blackened purple. And then finally we have seashell pink. Forget it. That's PC 1093. If you ever watched the Brady Bunch, you know what I'm referring to. And that's a very whitish. There's like a bunch of colors going on. There's like white, there's pink, there's yellow. There's a bunch of things going on. Gray and that pink. So there you have it. Those are all 12 shades in the Under the Sea set from the Prismacolor Premiere, for Prismacolor Premiere. It's supposed to be an aquatic set. I don't know if I'm really getting aquatic really heavy in these colors. I mean, like here, yes. Here I'm getting more autumn. And I know looking at the picture on the 10, you know, they're saying like, yes, you're using those blues in the water and in, you know, some of the mammals and fish here. You're also using the greens in this. I think that's a tortoise, not a turtle. And you have your oranges coming out like in the other animals that are here. And then some of, like I said, I think there's a jellyfish back there, starfish back there. So that's kind of where those oranges play in. I didn't buy them for the theme. I bought them because they were a good deal, and it was a way to get some Christmas colors for a good deal. But I do think that if you were looking for this to be a very blue-centric set based on the cover, you might be a little disappointed. In the color scheme, the pencils are fine. The pencils are nice quality. I think the only one I really had an issue with was the electric blue. That one was a little, I can't even say a little stiffer. It was definitely stiffer than the other pencils. I definitely struggled a little bit with writing it. It may be a matter of it needs to be resharpened and used a lot for that lead to kind of loosen up. I'm trying to think. Let me see if I can find that color that. All right, so there's one overlap color in this set with the Botanical Garden set, and that is the grass green. Other than that, the other colors don't overlap. So if you bought both sets, you, instead of having 24 pencils, you would have 23, you know, with an extra. But that is it for the Prismacolor Premiere Under the Sea set. As always, thank you for spending time with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.